Today, we are going to drop it like it's hot. Well, today, I want to talk to my Haitian viewers. This video is going to be titled, Haitians Return Back to Your Roots. See, let me give you guys a little story here. I'm going to give you a little something because, this is my eye right here. I went out partying, in Toronto, what I'm saying, with the team, what I'm saying, and I happened to be outside smoking, and a little bud got in my eye, man, a little hot bud from the cigarettes we were smoking out there, man, and it got into my eye. So anyhow, I get back to the U.S. I go to my eye doctor. My eye doctor tells me, let me give you some prescriptive medicine. Now everyone knows I try to support the Haitian community as much as I can. My tax preparers, Haitian, my mechanics Haitian, what I'm saying? My eye doctor's Haitian. Everything I do, I employ Haitian people from my country whatsoever, what I'm saying? So, getting down to the story. My eye doctor says, I tell him the story about what happened when I was in Toronto. Well, while I was there, this thing happened Saturday. I've been medicating it with what I know whatsoever naturally. The eye, I could not see out of that eye after that event. It was like blurry. Everything was blurry, and it was like red as fuck. I couldn't even open it, So I took care of what I needed to take care of with what I knew naturally. And the eye is much better than it was, and it's healing in the process, right? So my eye doctor says to me, I'm going to give you such. I tell him, listen, man, for my Haitian viewers, I say to him, mon cher, on pas dire avec vieux médicaments ça. Ce n'est fait moyen, what I'm saying? C'est à faire mon service seulement. Pas servir avec vieux produits chimiques ça. You know what I'm saying? So now, I'll translate this for my American viewers. I said, listen, I don't deal with those, those prescriptive drug things. I'm a herbal person, So if I'm ever have my problems, that's what I do, So he looks at me, he gives me a look like, like some type of, this is superstition. He's like trying to tell me, no, we don't do stuff like that anymore. What? Huh? What? You know what I'm saying? Wait. See, he says that to me. He throws it out the window. Now this is a Haitian brother. You know what I'm saying? Let me take y'all back a little bit. Back to the 80s whatsoever. When I was living on Walnut, my family was, crunched up in this one-bedroom apartment, trying to make ends meet, as immigrants, as children of immigrants. Well, we were all immigrants. We all came from Haiti, we were all born in Haiti, but it is what it is, but I remember in the 80s, my grandmother, you would see a bathtub full of leaves. When certain people sick, she'd fill the bathtub with leaves, hot water, boiling water, put all in there and stuff like that. And, the people who were sick, whoever was sick, they would get in the bathtub and that stuff would cleanse them. It would soak their body up and stuff like that. But what I started realizing is that as we started getting Americanized, we started getting into the American culture, we threw all those things out the window. We started relying on prescriptive drugs. We started relying on everything American culture had to offer and everything else associated with what made us great. We dropped it and discarded it. That's superstition. You know what I'm saying? This is what a lot of Haitians do. This is not just pertaining to my family only. This is what a lot of Haitians do. They get their degree from the white man. Now they come out and say, oh, say petit quatre c'est là, say get PhD or get bon des sorties go université, they fait études, c'est là. But I won't get back into my English now. A lot of Haitians, they do their great studies in school, and they basically get their degrees, and now they feel like, what? I don't believe in that superstition anymore. I'm sophisticated. I'm educated. I'm conservative now. You know what I'm saying? This is what destroys Haitians. Because now they run into complications. Their children run into complications that their ignorance, the ignorance of their parents, has cost them. Because those people who have become, let's just say, acclimated, or integrated into the Western way of doing things, or the white man's way of doing things. Now, they do not know how to address those spiritual things that their great or their grandparents or their mother and father did. Because now you have a mother and father who left Haiti and they came to America, and now they basically became adjusted to the culture. Now they figure, well, you know, we on top, we don't need all that anymore. But now they severed a connection. But that connection that they severed, that doesn't stop the Loa from coming back. That doesn't stop all those ancestors that are in the spirit realm from coming back to their children. Whether it's affecting them or affecting a later generation, a lot of these carnal people don't take that into consideration. So I say, you can read between the lines of what I'm saying. I'm not throwing anything out there, but you can just understand what I'm talking about. Because what I say right here, this is for greater, this right here, what I'm saying, is a greater, this is something great. Because, let's just say this. I was working with a situation, and what happened in that situation was, you know what, I'm not going to talk about that. Let's just say this. There's some powerful forces out here, you know, and when you're not living in harmony with them, a lot of fucked up shit starts happening. Get back in tune with those forces. You know what I'm saying? That's all I got to say. You know what I mean? You living, you thinking that you're living it up because you got your PhD, you're making 6 figures and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? You know, you don't need them anymore. You don't need that stuff anymore. Listen, c'est laisse mettez balle dans tête too. That's the time when you kill yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's how you just basically shot yourself in the head in the later generations, you know what I mean, that come after you. So when you start wondering why is it that your children is coming out certain ways, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And I'm out.